Oh my word. I was not expecting this. What? What the fuck was that? Okay, so here I am, sitting here, setting up the stream, and this cute-ass music's playing. And then out of nowhere, it goes dead silent, and then there's all these whispers and Oh, I'm spooked already. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta get the stream open so I can see comments and shit. But oh my god. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I was already terrified. Okay. Okay. Alright, you know what? Let's just... Yeah, let's do the thing. Okay. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Do you wish to continue? Yes? Am I gonna be disturbed? That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Full kitchen, running water, it really has everything. Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace. I can't wait to at you. Oh, okay. She's sneezing. I'm sorry, everyone. It must be the dust. Get those allergies under control, Mariah. Okay. Oh, shit. I opened something by accident. There we go. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure with a little elbow grease we can make this cabin shine. So are you volunteering to clean, Gregor? No. Not many supplies here. Guess we'll have to go out to get what we need. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather up some firewood, okay? Yes! Let's do the things. Leave that to me, little guy. I'll tidy up around the cabin. Need to save Mariah from dying due to this dust. Hey! Allergies are nothing to joke about, Karine. I'm just gonna call you Karen. You're Karen now. You're not Karine. She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down. Thanks. I'm gonna call you Anna. I think I'll go foraging outside. With over 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime molds, there's bound to be treasure up there. Roughing it is fun. Anna knows so much about edible foods, we're in good hands. I think the slime molds will be the most delicious. Certainly not. What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous? Yeah, that would pretty much be me. I could figure it out. Trial and error. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. You can be the canary to the coal mine. I'm not ending up a corpse here. Eek. Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. They won't be a problem. I read up on 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Number 1 is... Anna! Oh, yeah. Sorry, Mariah. I got carried away again. Haha. I'll help Anna look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. If we come up empty-handed, we can always eat some of the food we've bought. That's true. You mean the emergency rations? Bad idea, chump. Hey, Anna and Mariah are getting the food. Gregor is gathering the firewood. That makes you our designated chef. Oh boy. I'm so excited. Very excited to try your cooking. Alright everyone, let's go to work while while there's still sunlight. Later. Okay, Karen. Through exit the cabin, leaving you and Karen alone. I think Anna put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. To save the game, right click or hit the escape button on your keyboard to pull up the menu. Okay. Save game. Let's choose this one. Number 1. Back to game. Okay, cool. This menu will also allow you to adjust volume levels or exit to the title screen to view unlockables. Is there gonna be like really loud Am I gonna... I don't know. Please not going back to the main menu or exiting the game without saving will remove progress you made. Be sure to save. Yeah, okay. Do you have any experience making meals? No. Probably not. I'm extremely lazy. Well, I appreciate your honesty. Let me know if you need help with anything. I'm pretty good with a knife. She looks pleased with my answer. Perhaps this is the beginning of a wonderful relationship? I mean, she's a redhead. I'm cool with that. Karen will remember that. Oh, I gained a heart with her. Okay, cool. Me? Nah, I'm lazy. I like you. Anyways, going to check out the living room. Let's talk later. Okay. So Karen's gonna leave me and starts dusting. You decide to look around the kitchen to find ingredients for the meal tonight. You never know what you'll find around the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching an area more than once. Why not give it a try? What area do you want to search first? Let's check the cupboards. First few cupboards are empty. And I must have put the supplies somewhere else. Behind the woodpile. Nothing but cobwebs. Well... Thankfully no spiders. Try the cupboards again. Just some mouse turns and cobwebs. Drawers. Just some dirty knives. Woodpile. Norway spruce. Okay. Cupboards underneath the sink. Ah, I found a dead mouse. Yes, give it to Karen. Let's check the cupboards again. What? I didn't want to put the... Aw, no, I want the dead mouse. Wait, you notice the letter L engraved in the left side of the cupboard. What a fitting gravestone for the mouse. Okay. Drawers. Some kind of mold is growing on this one. Something is making it difficult to open. You pull it open with all your might. Oh.
Cabbage!
Oh, they're so cute! Ooh, cabbage! It's time! Chompets sound off. Oh my god, they're so cute. Hold on. Huzzah! Okay. Sorry, I forgot to do my stream notification. So I'm like, oops. My bad. It's so cute though. Okay, there we go. I should probably move my, hold on, I'm gonna move my little thingy-mabob. Because this is like right on top of the cabbage right now. Let's move it over. There. Move it into the corner where it's out of the way. How does that look? There we go. Okay, perfect. Onion sounds like he's taking a shit. Bread sounds angry. I'll rise to the occasion.
Raspberry!
Oh, raspberry's so cute.
Oh, yeah?
Potato. Cabbage stuffed me into this drawer. I'm pretty sure this counts as kidnapping. We're the Chompettes. Why talk with those boring humans? All they have to give you is drama. Come with us instead. We'll share valuable recipes you can cook. We'll share with you our secret Chompette recipes. Collect them all to become a 5-star chef. Potato's just like, I don't want to have anything to do with this shit. I don't know you. I don't want to know you. You can find unlocked recipes in the main menu under Extra, but be sure to save the game. To celebrate, here's your first recipe card.
Cabbage!
Roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate. Meat free. Ooh. If you ever want to talk, just come to the drawer. Chompettes. Let's move out. Cabbage rudely slams the drawer closed. You wonder if what you saw was real. You're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state, but only slightly. You know what? We're gonna save, but we're gonna save on number 2. Hey, did you find the supplies? You shake your head. Anna lied. He probably put them in the bedroom. Idiot. Here you go. Emergency supplies. Karian leaves you alone. You start a fire with some of the wood and get to work on cooking dinner. Tonight's entree, vegetable stew. In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some water with potatoes, carrots, and celery in it. 15 minutes later, you drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. Placing some butter in the saucepan, you melt it over medium heat. Throwing some chopped onions in, you cook it about 10 minutes. The onions are tender and translucent. Perfect. You next mix in some flour, salt, pepper, and heavy cream into the saucepan, adding the vegetables to the mixture. Hours pass. We're back! More firewood than you'll ever need. We found some wild sorrel. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. I think that's a type of mushroom. Anna's burying the lead. We saw a red deer. Mariah spotted it. Yeah, that's great. Anyways, killed 17 spiders today while you were out looking at deer. That should come as no surprise. There's over 160 species of spiders here. Okay, Mr. Walking Encyclopedia, you can shut up now. Oh. 160. Pretty much anyone with arachnophobia is her. Don't worry, Mariah. I'm sure they were all in the bathroom or something. No, most of them were near the couch. She's like, ah! I was going to sleep on the couch. That's where 16 of them were. I'm not sleeping on that couch then. And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Don't sweat it, Mariah. I can sleep anywhere else, so I'll sleep in the rocking chair. Sleep with one eye open, just in case any of them swarm the couch. Thanks, Gregor. So we got Greg, Anna, Mariah, and Karen. Karen and Anna, you take the bedroom. Thanks, big guy. Joke's on you, Gregor. I always planned on taking one of the beds. Hey, Anna, I snore louder than the lumberyard. Sweet dreams, chump. You turn back to your bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. This tastes pretty good. You cooked vegetable stew. Yay! You set the table and ask everyone to dig in. Oh wow, this smells delicious. Thank you. I don't know why I gave Gregor a really feminine voice for a second there. You must be a world-class chef for English is hard. Karen takes a bite. It's bland as hell. Tastes like every other vegetable stew I've ever had. So generic. Probably use some meat next time. Gross. As for a side dish, we could bake some bread and utilize the Fragaria Vesca, also known as strawberries, for some jam. Wow, walking encyclopedia, this one. Nobody cares, Pipsqueak. Everybody laughs at Kieran's polite ribbing. Nothing makes you happier than cooking a great meal for friends. This could very well be the best day you've ever had. Yeah, about that. You go to bed stuffed. Delicious. Day 0. Day 1. Oh. Hey, are you up? How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night I didn't even need a blanket. What time is it? About 1 hour until dawn. Will you two pipe down trying to sleep over here? Yawn. The birds outside aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better to get a head start on gathering food. He's got a point. I honestly can't see the trees outside right now. Gregor, did you see any spiders last night? There was a small one in the bathroom. Eek! Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. Aww. Crane's messing with you, Mariah. Whatever. Let's find more wild sorrel today. Gah. If you're lucky, little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout. What's with you and meat, big guy? Anna's herbalism book stated that there's many more species of plants to eat out here. Let's leave the fish alone. You know I'm not into meat. That's a shame. I'd wake up early to go fishing. We'll get to observe the trout at the very least. Maybe we'll see more red deer today. That sounds like a waste of time. Haha. Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries? I love blackthorn berries. She's just grumpy. Haha. We'll be back later. Can you watch our stuff today? Yeah, I guess I can. Thank you. Thanks. Brr. Don't steal anything, okay? What am I gonna steal? I'm out in the middle of nowhere in a fucking cabin that I didn't ask to be in. Mariah, Anna, Greg, and Karen leave the cabin with a hop in their step. You're alone, but thankfully you have a drawer of chompettes to keep you company. Each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. You only get one choice, then the day will end. Choose wisely. What? What do you want to check out today? Let's talk with the chompettes.
Hello!
Hello! You almost crapped yourself. The other chompettes are somewhere in the basement. So it's just us today. How about some fun cabbage facts? You shake your head. Nah, great. What? Cabbage has 24 calories and 100 grams and is a great source of vitamins K and C. Purple cabbage has even more vitamin C than green cabbage. Maybe you should ask Anna why that is when he gets back. Globally, Rush eats the most cabbage. Pretty cool, right? I should have been a scholar instead of a world-class comedian. Since you've been so patient today, I will give you the chompette's secret recipe for Lebanese-style tabbouleh. Not your normal meal, but I think you'll enjoy it. Check out the recipe. Go to the main menu under Gallery. Be sure to save beforehand. Chompettes, mosey out. Can you put me in the drawer? I want to surprise the others later. You're extremely relieved that the cabbage has stopped talking. You shut the drawer as per her request. You look over the supplies and start planning your next meal. Hold on, we're gonna save there. Number 3. So number 3 is one we're gonna work on. Knock it off, Mariah. It's pretty rare to be scared of one. Wait, what are they talking about? Who knew the big guy would be so scared of? Shut up. You don't understand. I don't think anyone understands. It was just a marmot. Oh, a marmot. Not a monster. Mariah laughs so hard that your ears ring. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, you can stop laughing now. Tears are rolling down Mariah's cheeks. She's laughing so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Stop Mariah from hyperventilating? Absolutely not. One less mouth to feed, right? You don't get it. It's pretty personal. Then please explain, big guy. Aw, he looks uncomfortable. Let's leave him alone. We found some raspberries and elderberries near the cabin. Quite the selection of berries. We also found some more wild sorrel. Is this going to be enough for a good meal? Everyone is looking at you for an answer. You decide to do inventory of all available ingredients. Takes you a while, but you decide on your specialty, cabbage rolls. You first bring a large pot of water to boil. You let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes, draining the pot into the sink. In a medium mixing bowl, you combine some cooked rice, onion, and egg, salt and pepper, along with some tomato sauce. You use your hands to mix thoroughly and decide to wash your hands after it won't come off. Dividing the rice mixture evenly between the cabbage leaves, you then roll them up and tie a string around them so that they stay in one piece. You place cabbage rolls in a large skillet over medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top. Covering it, you bring it to the boil. You reduce the heat to low and let the cabbage rolls simmer for about 40 minutes, being sure to baste it with the liquid. You cooked cabbage rolls! Mariah looks optimistic. Karin looks skeptical. Anna looks curious. Greg looks thrilled. You watch intently as everyone takes the first bite. You cooked cabbage rolls! Be happy, be excited. That's pretty darn good. Hey! I could eat the whole batch myself. I think the vegetable stew tastes better, but I'm loving how tender the cabbage is. Hey! The sauce is pretty red. Did you use fresh tomatoes for it? It really adds to it. Spoon some of the liquid on top. You'll thank me later. Incredible. It's definitely growing on me. Thanks again for cooking. This was really something special. Yay! Everyone leaves the dishes behind for you to do. You know, at the very least, they could clean the dishes after I cook. Like, if I'm cooking, you're cleaning, bitch. Okay. Not happening. You settle in and go to bed. Okay. Everyone goes to bed full. Yeah, where did we go to bed? We just kind of like... Tomorrow will be another great day. We're gonna die. We're gonna die to spiders. Spiders are gonna kill us. Oh my god, Greg. Good morning, everyone. Yeah. Again, Gregor? Can't you just let us sleep in? Not today. Why? Storm clouds are gathering outside. We need to find some food before it begins to downpour. Greg, you're overreacting. Nah, he's got a point. We have enough food to last us a while. Enough food? I thought we used most of the supplies for last night's dinner. He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but it used a lot of what we had. Gregor's also correct. Precipitation is unusually high in this area, with many areas being high risk for flooding. It'd be foolish to not go out and look for food today. You really think it will flood? Thankfully, the cabin is on high ground, but that doesn't mean we're safe from floodwaters. True. True. It's always a possibility, so it can't hurt to be prepared. You're losing it, Gregor. Karen, there's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Karen. It won't hurt to prepare for the worst. I think she's right, Karen. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Anna, let's go out and prepare for the storm. Foraging should be a key priority today. There are plenty of edible foods, and it has better odds than trying to hunt. Give me a few minutes, and I'll plot out our route on some paper. Let me help, little guy. Why does he keep calling him little? Like, he's gonna give him a complex. Poor guy. Okay, so they head to the bedroom to consult the map. Mariah and Karin are still hanging around. Let's see. Sorry, my phone is just blowing up like you wouldn't believe. There we go. Okay. Unfortunately, in life, you can't make everyone happy. When given a choice to speak to a character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. Try to max out your bond with certain characters for unique dialogue and scenarios. Which one would you like to talk to? Should we go with Mariah or Karen? I mean, we already have a heart with Karen. Let's save game. Yes, I want to overwrite that one. Mariah is the one that's terrified of spiders. Karen's kind of a badass, and she's a redhead, so let's go with Karen. Can't go wrong with a redhead with green eyes. I mean, hey, this paper nailed to the wall looks pretty ancient. What were the old days like? Extremely brutal. Oh, really? You'll have to share the details with me later. Okay. Karen will not be able to stomach your stories, but you still agree to tell her the details later. Karen will definitely remember that. Oh, okay, apparently that was the right thing to choose. Okay, brutal honesty and she likes it. I'm good with that. You hear her shout from the other room. It's a spider. Greg and Anna come back from their meeting. Greg is blushing slightly. Hey, can you cook something while we're out? You nod. Thank you. Alright, everyone, we have our route now. Let's beat those rain clouds. But why was he blushing? Why was he blushing, though? What did Anna do? Hello? Hello? Okay, fine then. The group leaves, determined as ever. You have the cabin all to yourself. What's that noise? It sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. Huh? Radio? What's going on with that radio? You didn't even notice it on the ground when you walked in. Did somebody leave this radio here? It looks newer than anything you've seen before. Just gonna save real quick here. Seems to be broken. Better hold on to this. I got a strange radio. Before you cook dinner, what should you check out? You know, let's go into the basement, because that's where the other chompettes were. Your imagination runs wild staring at the basement door. You try opening and closing the deadbolt just in case. You mill around until the others return. Mariah's back early today. Hey, the others are still looking for food outside. Anna found some more berries, but nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others, but I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunched the numbers and we don't have enough food, even with rationing, to last if there's a big storm and we get stuck here. Mariah seems disappointed in your inventory management. Can you try cooking with a little less this evening? You nod. Thank you. You've done such a great job with meals so far. You're very sweet. Aw, she's so cute. All I did was agree and she's... okay. Maybe you can teach me to cook sometime. Sure. Looking forward to it. Hey, you could hold cooking classes here someday. Rudely interrupting a tender moment, the others burst into the cabin. Did he always have a little squirrel friend, or is that new? Don't be so down. We got tons of berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar. Do you have any sugar? You shake your head sadly. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Karen. Who knows what tomorrow will bring. I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. Eek, you missed out. The sunset was really tremendous on your way back. Hues of orange, red, and even a little purple poking out. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in morning, sailors take warning. So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow? That's awesome. You're such an optimist, big guy. We must have walked a few miles today. Gorgeous sights. You could even see snow on the tips of the mountains. That rumble sounded like a dying calf. You looked from person to person trying to determine who it was. It was definitely Mariah. Mariah, I'd recognize that sound anyway. Or anywhere. Yeah, guilty. Mariah looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty. Except for you. You search your mind for something to say, but all you can think of is an old riddle. Ahem. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have it who have it least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? Dust. Try again. Everyone is pondering the answer. Mariah's face lightens up. I got it. Is it hunger? Correct. Yeah, I was going to guess that. Sure you were. So, what's on the menu tonight, chef? Bread and jam. You crush the berries in your small mortar and pestle, spreading it on some crusty bread. You cooked, quote-unquote, raspberry jam and bread. The bread's a little tough. Gregor, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. But this homemade jam is to die for. Haha, sorry. No, you're right. This bread stinks. Mariah, everybody laughs. You're not sure this could be called a meal, but it got the job done. Everyone thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. Yeah, apparently we're gonna starve. This is where this is heading. We're all gonna die. You go to bed wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Something is riding on your back, and it's becoming a nuisance. You try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. You try almost everything, but it won't get off. The palm between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the minute. Or the pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the minute. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak your pain in cool water. You didn't want things to come to this, but you've exhausted all other options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall to your knees. You lean back, trying to submerge the thing underneath the waters. But it won't drown, it won't drown, it won't drown. You splash frantically, plunging your head beneath the water. The current takes you downstream. You try swimming to the shore, but it's no use. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the current. As you gaze up at the sky, you feel it leaving your back, drifting into the sky as you sink into the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see what was on your back staring into your eyes, but you don't even have the air in your lungs to scream. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh, what the fuck was that? The fuck Knuckles was that? Was it just a dream? I woke up in the dark. Wake up! Sorry, you were making strange noises in your sleep. What's going on, Greg? Did lightning wake you up? It woke me up. Tried to fall back asleep, but it's so loud. Ugh. Let's just get back to sleep and talk about this in the morning. So everyone gets back to bed. Okay. What the fuck was that on my back? All the dop. Except for you. You can't fall back asleep. You still have goosebumps from the nightmare. Are we sure it was a nightmare? Carrying snoring is louder than a sawmill. You find it very loud and very distracting. You don't sleep a wink. Everyone is up now and awake in the cabin. You hear the front door open and quickly slam shut. Anna sounds petrified. I looked out the door and we're completely surrounded by floodwaters. Looks like sailors take warning was more appropriate for today. Well, maybe it'll clear up tomorrow. You can't steal big guy's optimism, Karen. Why the hell not? That's all he has going for him. He's also good at chopping wood, though. Knock it off, you two. Do you think it'll clear up tomorrow? Give it a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow. Based on what? I was bored stiff, so I read a book on local precipitation levels for the last 20 years in the living room. Sounds like you're stealing Anna's thunder. Anna, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it? Couldn't make it past the cover. Is that right? Yes. The bookshelf has some great books on artisan crafting and natural sciences. Why let them sit there gathering dust? How did you survive at a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow? Or how did you arrive at a 27% chance of it arriving? Or fucking English is just not my jam today. It's easy. Take the time of year, multiply it by a factor of Mariah begins to explain meteorology to you. She isn't dumbing any of this down. It's similar to where, so the first thing you need to understand, minutes of explanation feel like hours. You look over at Anna. He's listening intently to Mariah. So intently he hasn't even blinked. You can see his eyes drying up. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. This is brutal to watch. Mariah finally wraps up her lecture. She ends with a bow. Nobody claps. Tough crowd. Mariah, that was awe-inspiring. You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay. I didn't understand a word of it. Me neither! There's no telling how long this will last. We can't leave the cabin until these floodwaters stop. I know our food situation is a little tight, but I know you'll make it or make the right decisions. I believe in you. Me too. Looks like we have enough leftover berries and more bread and raspberry jam. I'll pass on the jam. Just give me more crusty bread. Everyone laughs except for you. With everyone stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy. You sneak out to the kitchen while everyone's still talking. Oh boy. You get out some crusty bread and get to work making some more jam. With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check in on the Chompettes.
Hello.
Hello! Don't worry, as leader of the Chompettes, I'll make sure none of the humans know about us.
Onion.
That big guy would try eating me like an apple, so definitely don't tell him about us. Are your plans going awry? Ha ha ha! Got another cornbread classic for you. Did you hear about the bread maker's bakery burning down? No? Her business is now toast! That one's been done to death. Do you know how raspberry and milk were introduced?
Raspberry.
Raspberry milkshake. I like Bread's laugh. Did cornbread teach you that one? Nope. Wasted an entire day thinking about that terrible pun. Well, it's well worth the time and effort, Raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual Chompette comedy competition this year.
Raspberry.
Of course.
Onion.
Not while I'm here. I won't choke on stage this year. Isn't that every year, Bread? We still talk about that closing line, Bread. You're going to do great this year. Anyways, don't even think of eating us if you're hungry. Chompettes, stick together through thick and thin.
Raspberry.
Rain or shine, feast and famine. Potato, I swear to God, repeat the line or we're locking you up again. Life or death. That's right. Chompettes, move out. Okay. The Chompettes somehow manage to close the door on themselves. You bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room. Are we gonna have to eat the Chompettes? We should eat the Chompettes. Karin interrupts you as you bring in the food. It took you long enough. Karin looks at the 2 slices of bread left in the mason jar of raspberry jam. There's mold on these last 2 slices of bread. Karin's right. What the hell is the matter with you? You grip the knife tightly in your hand. You think this is enough for 5 of us? Wait, we can't throw this bread away. It's all we have left. Gregor's right. Will mold spores give us food poisoning? I'm no scientist, sorry. Let's pick off as much mold as we can. We can't leave the with the floodwaters, so this will have to last us another day. Everyone grimly nods, ripping apart their piece like a pack of wolves. Gregor seems to unhinge his jaw and eat it in one bite. He looks like a duck eating bread. Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's more than we had when we left Ukraine. Plenty of rainwater outside, so at least we won't die of dehydration. But until the storm is over, nobody should leave this cabin. Should clear up if we just give it a chance. Anna, where are you getting that information from? One of the books on the bookshelf about the climate here? You're illiterate, so that definitely is a lie. Eck. I've seen him reading. Little guy's been studying. I'm serious. He pretends to read those books because he wants us to think that he's smart, but I can tell he's just staring at the page, faking it. What do you think? I don't know. He seems like a damn encyclopedia. He can read. I saw it with my 2 eyes. You must be going blind then. Thanks. I don't know why Karin would make something up like that about me. You aren't fooling anyone. Oh, Karin's mad at me. Thanks for backing me up. Yay! I don't know if I got a heart with Greg or if I got a heart with... I don't know. Good to have someone so positive around. Anna looks relieved. You think he'll remember that? I guess let's call it a day. Yeah, sure. So everyone's going back to bed? 10 minutes later. Hey. Karin likes to find somebody's weakness and use it against them when she's frustrated. Just wanted to thank you for backing me up earlier. You're very sweet to do that. Anna looks at you with a look of admiration. See you tomorrow. Aw. Yeah, we don't like bullying here. Anna looks like he's blushing as he walks away. You're definitely sure Anna will remember that. Okay. Oh damn, okay, I got 2 hearts with him. Damn, okay, progress. You get ready for bed and put the blanket on. You go to bed very hungry. Day 4. You don't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone waking up. Oh. Well, shit. And that's how fast a deer could run if startled. Whoa, incredible, impressive. I wish we had a deer here. The food getting lower. Let's just skip today's meal. No, it's only for one day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout history. That doesn't make us feel any better, Anna. What options do we have? Our food wasn't rationed properly. Oh, it's passive aggressive. What about those sorrels? Oh, everyone just kind of split up. Karin in the bedroom, Gregor in the living room, Mariah in the kitchen, and Anna in the bathroom. Who do you want to speak to? Yeah, let's override our save first. Let's talk with... Let's talk with Mariah. Oh, didn't hear you coming, haha. I was just double checking if there was any food we might have missed. But I couldn't get the drawer open. Could you give it a try? Great. While you go do that, I'm going to get some more reading done. Cool. Mariah's gonna remember that. Later. Chompettes.
Hello.
Hello! Is the thunderstorm keeping you up at night? You just need to roll with it. Raspberry whispers so quietly you lean over to listen to her. We need to talk soon. Please listen to me when the time comes, okay? Anyways, please don't let the others see us.
Cabbage.
That's right, Raspberry. Part of being a chompette is secrecy. Wouldn't want those humans to overhear our meetings now, would we? Are we gonna kill the chompettes or are we gonna save the chompettes? That's what I'm confused about right now. Like, sus. I am sus. You shake your head. Good. Chompettes. Roll on out. And then we shut the door. Drawer, not door. Drawer. Everyone looks pretty down this evening. Wish the rain would just stop. You're all doing great. We must be almost to the end of this nightmare. I'm so hungry. Me too. You are too, but you wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. No food for today, laddies. You go to bed with a growling stomach. It's making me hungry. Raspberry. Wake up. I said, wake up! Raspberry. The rain falls non-stop again. Did you have anything to do with this? What? What's with the heartbeat? You don't answer her question. Shh. Always thinking with your stomach, right? You should reconsider. Might save what little humanity you have left. At least I tried. I won't have a guilty conscience by the end of this. Go back to sleep, monster. What? You easily forget about Raspberry's conversation. No, I don't. You have a strange dream. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. You keep telling him to lie down on the tray, but he keeps shaking his head, calling you names. So you do it. You lie down on the tray and make your body as flat as a board. You show him how it's done. His anger turns to courage, and he pushes you into the oven. As the stench of burning hair fills your lungs, you see him sneering back at you. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh, Jesus. Oh, let's not press buttons. Jesus. Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. Because English is not my friend today. Their stomachs must have kept them awake all night. The rain is still pouring outside. You can barely make out the trees from the windows. You hear a stirring of blankets, arms and legs. Mariah looks petrified. I couldn't sleep. Anna has bags under his eyes. The storm is too loud. Karen looks out of it. The cabin was creaking so much last night. It sounded alive. And Gregor looks gaunt. I got a good look out the window and couldn't see anything due to the rain. Great observation, Gregor. I was so hungry last night. I kept pacing around my bed. When is this going to end? I checked outside the door again. Floodwaters keep rising. Unfortunately, we're going to need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater. As soon as the weather lets up, we'll be able to scavenge for supplies. How close is the nearest town? I don't know. Didn't you have a map on you? I think I dropped it while we were running after Gregor. I'm sure it'll show up eventually. Oh my god, you lost the map. How are we going to find our way back now? We'll have to ride out the storm. We're down to our last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating. It will clear up in no time. Maybe you're right. The group looks worried. They all gravitate to an area. You can tell Greg's putting on a fake optimism and Mariah's having trouble. Which one do you want to speak with today? Let's save the game first. Converse with Gregor or speak with Mariah? We're gonna go with Mariah again, because this poor girl. Brr. It's cold as hell over here. I'm surprised Greg isn't freezing to death at night. How does he do it? He explained to Mariah about or how the size of a person and fat content determine how warm they are naturally. Yeah, wish I was as big as Gregor. But to be honest, I don't need to be that tall to make a difference in the world. Aww. Do you know what he wanted to do for a career? Mariah does her best Gregor impression. Split firewood and gaze at the stars. How boring is that? Aww. Depends on the person, but pretty boring. You're so funny. Thanks for coming in and chatting with me. Mariah blushes a little. You make it easier to pass the time. Thank you. Aw, you're pretty sure Mariah will remember that. Yay! The relationship is stronger. She's so cute, actually. You thank her and leave the bedroom. Call everyone together. They all look grim. You can cut the tension in the room with a knife. Everyone is staring at you. They're expecting that last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out. Everyone cannot take their eyes off it. You instruct everyone to take a pinch, and slowly all 5 of you tear it apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully, wondering how long it will last. Karen is the first to eat hers. She chews each bite a few hundred times before swallowing. Anna chews it cautiously, opening his mouth once he finishes each bite. Mariah nibbles on it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. And Greg just pops in his mouth like a cherry. I was expecting that. It was gone in an instant. The group thanks you awkwardly. It's not much, but you've run out of options. You wish everyone good night and get ready for bed. You go to bed starving. Day 6. Good morning. Morning. Let me check if the rain has stopped. You can hear it hasn't stopped. It's still flooding. Time to go swimming. What are we going to do? Humans can live about 2 to 3 weeks without food. Water isn't a concern. Rainfall should end in a day or two, right? Actually, precipitation can occur for more than 215 days a year here. But do you really think it will rain that long? And it's been days already. What makes you think it will stop soon? Relax, everyone. Let's see how long we can ride this out. Fingers crossed it's done by tomorrow. Panic is slowly creeping in. Everyone's looking scared, but you need to survive. I will survive. I will survive. Anyway. Do you want to speak with Mariah in the kitchen or in the living room? Think instead about everything you've done wrong and how you've doomed everyone. Speak with Mariah or speak with Anna. I'm gonna speak with Mariah. Hey. Mariah looks relieved to see you. Oh. How are you holding up? That's a good question. How are you holding up? It's very sweet of you to ask. She gets a little closer to you. I noticed you didn't use any meat when cooking. Usually I have to pick it out of the foods the others make, but you respected that. Thank you. Aww. I need to speak with Gregor for a minute, but thanks again. You're definitely sure Mariah will remember that. Oh, I got full hearts with her now. What does that mean? Is that a good thing? You decide to check out the drawer again. Potato's by himself. You ask Potato where the others are. They'll be back. They wanted to explore the labyrinth of tunnels around the cabin. Surely you've seen the mouse holes, right? They connect all over the cabin. Must have been some mouse that created them or something worse. Anyways, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Things are going to get worse from here on out. You have a feeling Potato is telling the truth. You realize some drool is leaking out of your mouth. Disgusting. Don't even try to eat me. You just get deathly sick if you tried, and from the look of you, you need to retain all the water you can. From rationing to cooking, you failed at every common sense measure for basic survival this week. You knew something like this would happen, right? Never mind. With floodwaters rising and no food now, I think it'd be a great time to go over the fundamentals of starvation with you. When experiencing starvation, there are 4 factors that will determine if you live or die. Age, height, weight, and your degree of activity or inactivity. You've been especially lazy, so I think you will survive a little longer than the others. The Harris-Benedict equation can help you figure out how many calories you need to simply maintain your current weight. The equation produces a number called the basal metabolic rate, or BMR. Stay with me here. BMR equals 655 plus. Oh Jesus, I'm not reading all that. Got it. For fun, let's try it out. Try it out on someone here, Mariah. She looks about 120 pounds, about 5'5", 20 years old. Crunching the numbers, I think she'd need about 1,388 calories daily, but that's being abnormally stationary. She'd have to lay in bed all day and night, just eating, breathing, and using her brain. Not very common when you're starving to death. People tend to get up more. If she was being very active, let's say swimming through floodwaters, she'd need to multiply that by 1.9. So she'd need 2,638 calories per day. That's quite the difference, especially if you didn't ration the food properly, which you didn't. I guess that wraps up our first survival lesson. Hopefully we'll never have to speak again. Okay, you shut the drawer. Going over the numbers again. Oh wow. I don't think any of us can take this much longer. I don't want to ask this, but it's time. One of us needs to go outside and search for food. Everyone is silent. I'll go. Mariah! I used to swim all the time near my house, so I probably have the best chance of swimming through the floodwaters. No! Let me go instead. You won't get very far if anything happens to your glasses, Anna. You're blind as a mole rat, remember? That's true, but little guy, let me go. Sounds good to me. Karen! His arms are definitely the longest, so he'd probably be best at climbing trees out of all of us. No, that wouldn't be right. Gregor, let me go instead. I get that none of these options are good ones, but we need to find food or help. Gregor grabs a branch from the wood pile. He cuts it into different measurements. Since we can't come to a consensus, let's draw for it. We'll each pick one from my hand. But the shortest will go outside, and the shortest will go outside to search for food. You're not worried about drawing. You saw Gregor cut the branch lengths, so you can tell which is the biggest of the bunch. You pick it. You watch the others intently. Will it be Gregor, Anna, Karen, or Mariah? Looks like I've got the shortest. Mariah. It's okay. She offered anyway. I watched Anna forage earlier, so I'll know what to look out for. Just swim until you find higher ground, then scout the area. Maybe you'll find a fish out there. Everyone looks heartbroken. Karen, Anna, Gregor, I'll keep us alive. I promise. She promised. Everyone watches as Mariah leaves the cabin. It's so sad, she's gonna die. The silence is deafening. Goodbye. Or she gets struck by lightning. The door shuts behind her. You can faintly hear her yell about how cold the water is, and then silence. Mariah has left the cabin. Is this because I got full hearts with her? I'm sure we'll see her again. The rest of the group nods. Everyone stays up, waiting and waiting. The sun has completely set. One by one, each person quietly shuffles off to bed. You get ready for bed and easily pass out. You have a strange dream. The two women in front of you could be twins. One of them you recognize, the other is a guest. You ask the guest to sit on a shovel, and then you try pushing it into the oven. Why are we having dreams about eating people now? Her legs are so strong you can't get her into the oven. You curse at her repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. You stretch out your legs until your toes are almost sticking in the coals. You feel 4 hands on your shoulders and both of them push you in. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair causes you to throw up on the embers. You can't let it end like this. You rip the metal door off the oven, tearing through the wood logs of the cabin. Screaming, you chase the two through the woods, your burns chill with the wind. The guest looks behind her and her eyes widen when she sees you. She's terrified. Your fury rips trees out by their roots, soil from the ground, rocks from their pits. You've never been this angry in your entire life. Their stamina can't last forever, you're gaining on them. As you trample through a field of wheat, the guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. You catch the glint of it in the sun, golden. As if by magic, the earth splits in front of you, creating a chasm of fire below. You fall into the pit, screaming as your eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. Hellfire fills your lungs, you're unable to scream anymore. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh, jeez. Another flash. Okay. Good morning. Aw, he's crying. Karen, Anna, do you think she made it to higher ground? I believe in Mariah. Me too. She'll be fine. Right, little guy? So what do we do now? Just wait? Karen, how long? It's been almost a day since she left. Anna and Greg look nervous. Someone needs to go look for her. We need to wait, Karen. Wait for what? The nearest town is miles and miles away. Waiting is all we can do for now. So it could be days before she gets back? What are we supposed to eat? Mice? Karen, I'm sure Anna will agree, but we'll discuss next options when we get to it. Oh, I didn't realize he's crying too. She's the only one that's not crying. I volunteer her as tribute. Every waking thought is about food now. I never should have eaten that much. Karen's hands are involuntarily shaking. Wait, is she crying? No, she's not crying. She's just angry. Gregor and Anna just nod in agreement. They don't even need her to elaborate. You're sure Mariah will make it back? She promised. Everyone retreats to their areas. I just had full hearts with her too. Now I'm sad. What do you want to do today? I don't know. I guess let's talk to... no, let's talk to Anna. Anna! We like the kitchen. Hey. The kitchen definitely doesn't feel the same without Mariah. Her laugh, her smile. I never got to tell her how I felt about her. Aw, that's why you're crying, my boy. She'll be back, right? You nod. Yeah, I wish we had rationed better. You decide to distract Anna from his misery with an old story. There once was a villager who had to stock up supplies for the winter. He filled his house with a cow, a sack of grains from the field, and 92 buckets of water, mostly for the cow. He quickly ran out of room as the house wasn't very big. One day the villager grew sick. He knew he needed the life-giving milk from the cow to survive the winter, but when he attempted to milk the cow, his grip was too weak to grasp her udders. In desperation, he began to boil the grains using his buckets of water. The cow cried out for food, but the villager could only afford to feed himself. Each night, the cries of the cows kept him awake, until one day he finally ran out of food. The villager crawled into bed, crying as the snow deepened outside. The cow's sad eyes stared at him. He wanted to comfort the cow, but he couldn't step over the buckets. He was too weak, too sick. The last thing he heard was the cow still crying out for food. One haunting noise to end his life. Wow! That's so sad. Why would you tell that story? Anna looks horrified with your story. You leave him alone in the kitchen. Wow! Wow, bro. That's not a... You're supposed to tell a happy story. I can't stop thinking about that vegetable stew. I'd be fine with that bread and jam. I'd be fine with just the strawberries. Nobody else laughs. I would kill for some vegetables right now. You would too. I'm going to try and get some sleep. Good night. Good night. Night, night, night. Night, everyone. You fall asleep quickly, but you only dream about about desecrating a corpse. You wake in a cold sweat in a completely different room. What? I dreamt about desecrating a corpse? Why? Why am I desecrating corpses? For what reason, sir? Karine's looking worse. Will you cook for the group today? I don't have any other option. Cook. You take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook it in the oven. You cooked meat. Where did you get that? You ignore Karine's question. What's that smell? Gregor finally gets off the couch. Where did you... The three are looking at you, salivating. You take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting into small cutlets. They immediately grab some off the plate, chewing furiously. You take a piece and immediately devour it. Do you have any more of this? You explain how the meat is stored securely, hidden, so you can ration better this time. I understand, thank you. Where did I get the meat? And wait, that was... Did I actually desecrate a corpse? Anna runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is... Gregor wanders off. Anna returns looking choked up. I was too weak. Left you some of the meat. Don't fight this, Anna. Anna takes a cutlet from the plate, turning his back to the group as he devours it. Did we kill... What? You can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. Going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? Who do you want to talk to? Let's go back to Anna, because he just threw up, poor boy. Let's talk to him in the bathroom. You knock on the door first. Anna? You slowly open the door. Thanks for checking in on me. You ask if he still feels sick. Not anymore. I think it was a mental thing. Please don't tell me where the meat came from. The less known, the better. Thank you. You're sure Anna will remember that? You leave Anna to go tidy up some parts of the kitchen. Where did I get the meat from? Hours passed. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. Eating will just make them hungrier. They're fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more. We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? You calmly explain that you want to ration the meat better this time, and there will be no dinner. Fine. I understand. Guess I'd rather eat tomorrow than more today. No arguments? Perfect. Everyone decides to call it an early night. Are we eating Mariah? You fall asleep instantly tonight. What am I dreaming about this time? You have a strange dream. You're having dinner with a blacksmith, but he's not touching his food. The only light in the room comes from the oven. He clears his throat, stroking his beard. I can forge anything, he says. Your eye has been giving you issues lately, so you reply, Forge me a new eye then. You laugh, but then the ropes come out. He ties you to your chair with a long rope to prevent you from struggling. You rip the rope apart without even trying, so the blacksmith uses a thicker rope. No turning back now. He takes a hot poker out of the coals, holding it in front of his face. You can see his beard and eyes watching you. He slowly brings back the poker, aiming carefully for your eye before plunging it through your skull with a sickening crunch. The force of the blow throws you backwards a few feet. You're unable to break the ropes. You vomit all over your chest as the smell of your decimated eye floods your nostrils. The blacksmith stands over you, spitting on your body. You wake in a cold sweat. Oof. Dude, you have a lot of nightmares. Like, a lot of nightmares. You wake up to see Gregor looking out the window. He turns to you, not smiling. Take a look out the window. Do you notice anything? It's not raining. What? Hello? whispering? And why did it sound like Russian? The floodwaters have receded a little bit, but everyone is still bound to the cabin. The trail used to be completely visible. It's gone now. Good morning, big guy. Will Mariah make it back? This might sound a little crazy, but every night around 2 a.m. I can hear her outside. What? She makes this awful gurgling noise like she's trying to get water out of her lungs. Have you heard her, Gregor? Sometimes when the rain gets faint, I think I can hear her whispering. I haven't heard anything like that. When she's whispering, it's like she's trying to tell you something, right? Yes. Oh, what the fuck? The fuck is happening to you, Greg? Sometimes I hear her crying through the radio. But that's just a broadcast, right? Oh my god. I think we should have another piece of meat for breakfast. Oh my god. One step closer to Mariah is what she would have wanted. What's gotten into you, Anna? Anna's eyes look at you, begging. What the fuck? Bring us another slab, please. He clearly doesn't have the stomach for it. I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Please help me. Anna. Gregor looks pained at Anna's words. I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. You grab some of the meat from your secret hiding place. You cut it into squares, adding it to the boiling cauldron water. It will taste bland without any seasoning, but you need to serve it up right away. What's taking so long? What's up with your face, bro? Boil it faster. It looks almost done. Patience. It's finally finished. You serve the meat in bowls. Gregor drinks the broth first before swallowing the chunks whole, like a duck does when eating bread. Anna creates ripples in the broth using the spoon. He isn't eating. I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. I don't know what overtook me. Mariah, and Anna begins to weep. You look over at Karen. You didn't notice her even start to eat. There's just an empty bowl now. Karen is staring right at you. How much more meat is left? You explain how most of it has gone bad. This is the last of it. How could you be so careless again? You remember Karen's knife. You need to think fast. What the hell are we supposed to do now? Wait around again? The storm isn't ending. You clear your throat. Anna? Yes. I think tomorrow you should look for Mariah. Or forage for plants outside. I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. Nobody else can identify edible plants like you. Please, Anna. You can swim back after a few hours. Gregor's right, Anna. Maybe you'll find Mariah out there. I think Mariah's fine by herself. He still hasn't accepted what happened yet. She doesn't need anyone's help. But we need your help, Anna. That's right, Anna. Please help us. Let me sleep on it, okay? No problem, little guy. Are we gonna kill him next? Everyone shuffles off to their rooms, reading books and knitting to pass the time. You go to bed ravenous. What? Something is approaching. Oh! Hey, Onion! Don't be a crybaby, it's just me. Onion! Not going to be very sweet today. I'm worried about Anna. He's going to cave to peer pressure. Can you stop him from leaving the cabin? You don't answer, Onion. Please? Don't you trust me? You shake your head. Got a fun factoid for you. Did you know that leaving out an unpeeled onion in your room absorbs bacteria? It will help prevent colds and ward off viruses. That was a lie. The fun factoid of that myth, people actually believed it in the 1500s. How embarrassing. Who would believe that? Ha ha ha. There was even a doctor in 1919 who caused a surge of people believing it. Anyways, you know what smells like raw onion left in a room?
Boy, boy.
You! It's been a while since your last bath, right? You can't remember. Could smell you before I even came into the room.
Onion.
Yikes. So, can you stop Anna from leaving? I know he has cabin fever, but this is ridiculous. It will be impossible to stop a grown man from leaving.
Onion.
Please. We don't need another one stalking the hallways. Tapping on the windows. Crying through the radio. You have the sudden urge to scream. Why do you think I've been using the mouse holes to get around?
Onion.
Scared to death that I'll run into her. Don't make me tattle the cabbage about you. She can be as mean as Potato if you get on her bad side.
Onion. Onion.
Just kidding, she's great. Anyways, when the time comes, just tell Anna you care about him and don't want him to leave. Even if it's for me, okay? You can trust me. Now if you excuse me, I need to work on some new ice skates. They're made of butter slices, so I'll get to skate around the frying pan tomorrow.
Onion.
Later. What? Your mind finally manages to forget everything that happened. You fall asleep again, still ravenous. What in the actual fuck, Knuckle? You have a strange dream. A fox is collecting payment in your living room. You despise him, so you put 2 dogs at the bottom of a sack, then add 6 chickens on top? The fox smiles at you and leaves. At some point in his journey, the fox will eventually open the sack, and the dogs tear the fox in half. Filled with such loathing for the fox, you gave him the only things you had for food, all of those chickens. As the snow piles up outside, you begin to eat whatever you can find. Pillowcases, candles, leather. One day you wake up and you have nothing left to eat. Absolutely nothing. Just insatiable hunger. A few days later you go mad and leave the cabin, completely ravenous. A nearby tree looks like charred meat. Your iron teeth cut through the tree bark, tearing your gums apart by the splinters. Your mouth fills quickly with blood. Days later a deer gallops by. The first creature in the woods to see your corpse. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh, no flashy image this time. Something smells terrible in the living room. Someone puked in the corner. You wipe it up with a rag and save them the embarrassment. Good morning. Good morning, little guy. Well, Anna, what's your decision? I barely slept last night. Her whispers came through one of the holes in the floor. She kept telling me to come outside. We don't want to rush you, but one of us puked last night, so that's what that smell was. Anna, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision. Why so quickly? Because I'm not waiting any longer. You can see the glint of Karen's knife under her dress. Best to watch out for that knife. Why couldn't we send Karen first? Your group disperses. Tensions seem to be rising. You have 1 hour to kill. What do you want to do? I have 1 hour to kill. Converse with Karen. Chat with Natalie. Anna. Anna looks pale. Thanks for coming over. He seems comforted by my presence. Gregor told me he's heard Mariah. I'm sure Karen isn't being honest with me. Have you checked out the basement door closely? Every so often, I can see her peeking out at me through the holes. I really don't want to drown outside, but at least I won't have to hear her tormenting me anymore. You know what's in the basement, don't you? No? Wow. You aren't kidding anyone. You're just lying to yourself. Please get away from me. You oblige. It looks like Anna will remember that. You call everyone together for a meeting. I don't know what's in the basement! Anna, you okay, little guy? Anna looks pale like he's going to pass out. Anna, have you made a decision? Yes. I'll help you all out, I promise. Thank you, Anna. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks. I'll miss you, big guy. I'll miss you, little guy. Thank you, Anna. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best. Karen, yes. Gregor looks at you expectantly. Did you want to say anything to Anna? You say nothing. What? No, Anna. Goodbye, Anna. Goodbye, everyone. Good luck, little guy. Anna has left the cabin. Shit. I'm gonna save again, because I want to know if I say yes to what's in the basement. See you soon, little guy. Good night. Karian goes to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. I didn't tell him. Missing him already. Wait, what didn't you tell him? What the hell? You shut your eyes, quickly falling asleep. You hear scraping from the floor. Found you. Ha ha ha. You explain how this isn't a good time right now. This is no laughing matter. I'm worried about Gregor. He's as tall as a tree, but dumb as a brick. What's the root of that? Ha ha ha. Another cornbread classic. You're being very unpopular right now. That's a tree reference, get it? Anyways, you need to protect Gregor from the red-haired woman. Cabbage called an emergency chompette meeting and told me to give you this mission. Watch out for that knife and protect Gregor at all costs. Understood? Yes. It's the yeast you can do, right? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Anyway, you tell Bread that pun didn't make any sense. On a roll today. See you around. Squeezing himself through the mouse hole with a small pop. You fall asleep thinking about what Bread told you. And I'm gonna immediately forget it, right? You have a strange dream. Oh, I'm not forgetting it this time. It's lying on the table in front of you. You take off the glasses first, partially cracked, set them down next to the workbench. Working the saw, you wrap the cuts in an old newspaper. Some of it gets soggy immediately, so you begin drying the cuts with a towel before wrapping. Much better. You hear something approaching, so you clench a fist and get ready to strike whatever's coming for you. You wake in a cold sweat. Day 11. Ooh, how many days are we stuck here? What? You wake in a completely different place. Did you sleepwalk, or you found some meat? Everybody's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. You decide to cook breakfast for everyone, cutting each slice fairly thin. You brown each side in the oven. The smell is unique. Karen runs into the kitchen. What is that smell? Oh my god, she's gone psycho. Give it to me, now! You don't argue. Karen grabs the cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. Ack! She hungrily devours it, barely chewing. She grabs another cutlet off the plate and eats it. You thought she was concerned with rationing. Gregor walks up from the couch and heads into the kitchen. Oh, my nose. Oh god. Already? Gregor looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. Gregor eats his food in a few bites, carefully grabbing a second cutlet. The tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. You join them in the meal, quickly consuming the meat on the table. I can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. No need to ration anything now. Karen is sounding more determined than before. I'm gonna go lie down on the couch and try to keep this food down. Gregor crawls onto the couch, turning his back to you. Karen leans in to whisper, I'm glad Mariah and Anna are gone. They were stopping us from bonding properly. How did you get so good at it? You tell Karen. After one bite, it just made me feel whole again. Even with the nightmares, it's so worth it. Or it's worth it. It took a few nights, but I fought back, and now it's all I can think about. I read the book on necropsy. Necropsy? Necropsy? The text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. How many years did it take you to perfect the craft? You tell her. Yeah, right. Hi, Penny. I used to tell Mariah that you weren't funny, but that's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me. Karen pauses, deep in thought. You know Gregor can't swim, right? He'll be the next to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? In one way or another. Hi, baby. Why wait for him to come back? Karin hands you a vial of liquid. I think you know what needs to be done. This is a strong anesthetic. Don't ask me how I found it. I want you to slip this into Gregor's mug tonight. This is for the best. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. All you have to do is stand back and let me work on him. This request is beyond extreme. Will you do this for me? Uh... Why don't you do it? I need to psych myself up for what's next. This is my first time and I want it to be perfect. No? I like Gregor. He's so positive and optimistic and happy. Come here, Penny. Here, I'm gonna swaddle you. Because you're in the way. Yeah, you're in the way. Lay down. See? There you go. Now you're not in the way. No. Fine. Save that for a rainy day. I have everything set up by the couch. You don't have to watch. The restraint should be easy to apply myself. Gregor's strength is a farce. Gregor, hi. Oh my god, is she actually gonna do it? Hey, Karin, what are you doing? Untie me. Oh my god. This will be over soon, Gregor. Uh, what? What? You left her alone, going into the bedroom and crawling into the bed Anna slept in. You fall asleep almost instantly. I think she just murdered Greg. Wake up, sleepyhead. She's so pretty, though. You were having a nightmare. Who's that over there? Thanks for letting me practice last night. I think I did a great job. Made us all some breakfast this morning to celebrate. Breakfast? With what? It's a surprise. Gregor already finished his. Took a few hours, but he caved. Come on, let me show you. You get out of bed and head into the living room. Why? He's a little weak from blood loss, but don't worry. Bandage him up like a field medic. My... What is it, Gregor? Where are my... God, you're stupid. Maybe if you spent as much time reading books as chopping wood, you would have noticed the pages I was bookmarking in the necropsy book. What are you talking about? Do I have to spell it out for you? You can't swim. How are you supposed to help us out when you'd immediately drown? You sink like a log. What? I put some of your limbs away for safekeeping. That leg was pretty tasty, huh? Gregor goes pale. How's that for a big breakfast? And don't try to crawl away. If you leave this couch, I'll end you. Don't want any of it to go bad, so we'll have to eat that fresh arm when everything else is gone. Speaking of which, I'm going to start cooking another chunk. I'll leave you two alone to chat. This has gone too far. Hey, all I wanted to do was keep everyone alive and together, but I failed at that. Are you disappointed in me? No. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Growing up, nobody had to tell me to be big and strong. It just happened naturally. My mother always made sure I never went hungry. Seconds, thirds, fourths, and yet I complained my belly was not full. One day on my way home from school, I was walking by the town or something inn. and something smelled amazing coming right out of a pile of trash. I dug through it and discovered a bag. They threw away a meal that was fresh out of the oven for some reason. At least that's what I thought. I became ill with food poisoning. I hugged the toilet and cried for hours. My mother rubbed my back and eventually carried me to bed. I learned nothing from that experience. Like everywhere else, I was just here for the food. I'll never get this foul taste out of my mouth. She's going to keep eating me. I'm sorry. Getting too lightheaded to hold a conversation. She's going to torture me again. You know that, right? You nod. Gregor grows a little more pale. Can you cover me with a blanket? I've never been this cold. This cabin, it chills me to the bones. Or what's left of them. Please, consider it my dying wish. Okay. Thank you. Much warmer now. Watch out for that knife, okay? Oh shit, he died. What the hell do you think you're doing? You tell Karin that Gregor gave up. We could have kept him alive for another week. What's wrong with you? Shh, no matter. Plenty of food left now. Karin leaves you alone. You head to the kitchen to try and find the other remains. Gregor. You look at the pile of dishes and your mind starts to wander.
Hello!
Let's play hide and seek. There's 5 of us to find. Can you find all of us? The red-haired woman should know where the basement key is, and I bet one of us is hiding down there. She's whittling something in the rocking chair right now, so watch out for that knife. Probably best to avoid the knife. Wait, isn't that your knife? Why did you let her have it? You shrug. As leader of the Chompettes, it's important you find all of us, so please don't forget any of us. Good luck. Cabbage rolls away and tries to hide. You've been neglecting Chompettes lately. It can't hurt to play along with them, right? Okay, so I'm gonna talk to Karin in the living room. Gregor's remains have been stored for safekeeping. Scrubbed all the blood out of the couch to save you the trouble. Can I help you? Hold on. I'm gonna save another one. What are you whittling? A wooden knife. Do you want one? I'd like my knife back. Oh yeah? I picked it up the first day and you said nothing. Karin looks pleased with herself. She's too happy right now. Hey thief, give me my knife back. Yeah? I'd rather be a thief than a monster. Wow. You hear that? She called me a monster. Can you grab the tools from the basement? This knife isn't cutting it. Ha ha ha. I mean for the bones. It's terrible for bones. The key should be somewhere in the kitchen. Come back if you get lost. Okay. You say goodbye and head for the kitchen. Thankfully, there's not too many places for Cabbage to hide. Where do you want to check first? Cupboards. Who wrote this? Behind the woodpile. Cauldron. Hey! She always picks the same hiding spot.
Cabbage!
You found me. Well done. As leader of the Chompettes, getting through mouse holes is a chore.
Cabbage.
Can't find any Chompettes to push me through. So I guess you'll have to help me out. Yay! 4 Chompettes to go. What's next, Cabbage? Glad you asked. Keep it up. You'll be a member of the Chompettes in no time. You asked Cabbage about the basement key. Did you forget again? It's right in that nasty oven. There's nothing but a big pile of ashes in the oven. You found the basement key. There it is. That's to the room where we found Potato. Check behind the cauldron for the other one. What? Basement entrance key. Let's go find Onion. He's hiding in the bedroom. Oh, there's my alarm. She's making hide and seek far too easy. Chompettes! Find Onion! So she's rolling down the hallway. Can't hurt to find Onion, right? Let's go. Let's go. Found him. Don't be a crybaby, it's just me. Today, I'm sweet as sugarcane. Honest. Wow, your breath stinks. Drenched head to toe in sweat, too. Could smell you coming a mile away. Gross. Were you scared of the red-haired woman or something? You tell Onion the truth. Whoa. Sounds like I missed some messed up stuff. You get a pass. I'm sorry to hear about Mariah and Anna and Greg. But yikes. That's 3 people gone in less than a month. Yeah. Not as bad as 5 people in one night, though, right? I would probably lose my lunch if I had to see that again. Anyways. Wow. 5 people in one night? Didn't mean to be rude. I got your back.
Hello.
Glad to have you join us, Onion. No problem. There's nothing else to do today. That's not true. I heard Bread making noise in the living room. You know how loud he can get.
Cabbage.
Bread? The one and only. Chompettes! Let's move out! Party is quickly expanding. 3 chompettes left. You're getting a terrible headache, and your face is feeling numb, and your legs aren't moving. Oh well. You do some time breathing exercises for a few minutes. That seemed to help. You suddenly feel a second wind coming on. Time to get that bread. You proudly strut up to the living room, happy to be alive. I have a feeling like we're drugged. You hear Bread come out of the mouse hole. He's taking his sweet time. Found me. Everyone's secretly favorite chompette Bread. Don't you loaf me? I do loaf you. I love your laugh. Ha ha ha. You hear that, Penny? Ha ha ha. Oh, okay, you're leaving me. You're leaving me! This is going horribly. Horribly. My cousin Cornbread taught me that one. Why does that not surprise me? I'm actually surprised. The 2 people who are most excited for me to play this aren't even watching the stream. My cousin Cornbread taught me that one. He has hundreds, no thousands of terrible puns. I'm getting hiccups. He's my role model. So, what do you need? Oh my god. You tell Bread about gathering the chompettes together. That's a pretty crummy idea. Remember what happened last time with Potato? I mean, we all chose to be in that drawer, but this, you're going against the whole grain here. Do you really think we want to go back downstairs? Harumph.
Cabbage.
Bread, we need your help finding Potato. Missed you, big guy. Come help. I would never let the chompettes down. Ha ha ha. No need to pass my culinary quiz. I'm coming with you. That's great, Bread. Glad to have you on board. Of course. Wait. Are you drooling? All 3 chompettes are staring at you. Are you thinking of eating us? You accidentally lick your lips. Snap out of it. You already ate. We're no good for that. You glutton. Did they pass out? Holy cow, get them up. So heavy. Uh-oh. You stumble to your feet. Let's go find Raspberry and never speak of this again. I think I heard her over by the basement door. Perfect. Chompettes. Mosey out. You have 3 chompettes in your party. 2 more to go. Jesus. Your head feels like it's going to crack open. Your hands have gone completely numb. This one is lasting longer than the others. You focus on wiggling your toes for a minute. You didn't pass out cold on the floor. 2 more to go. You check out the basement door. Where is she? You feel a chill run up your spine. Goosebumps are all over your body. She's here! The birds outside turn silent. You could hear a pin drop. You can almost hear her breathing. You feel the sudden urge to scream. You can't sneak up on me. Don't ever try that again. Surprise! Found you, Raspberry. Oh wow, it's very nice to see you, Cabbage. We wouldn't leave you behind, Raspberry. Honest. We need your help finding Potato. Our combined Chompette detective skills say he's in the basement. Oh yeah? Let's find Potato and get out of here. One more to go. Don't worry, the basement is already unlocked. Oh crap, the red-haired woman is coming over here. Chompettes! Let's hide out! All 4 Chompettes quickly escape. You pretend to be studying the basement door. You hear Karen creeping up behind you. Found you. That's where you go. Mitsuketa. Anyway, you can see the knife out of the corner of Karin's dress. I don't know if I can wait any longer. Show me where you keep hiding the meat. Let's tear them apart piece by piece, just like Gregor. Karin looks like she's ready to bury the knife into you. What do you do? Let's tell her about the Chompettes. Talking food? What the hell are you talking about? And you've lost it. You tell her about Cabbage being leader of the Chompettes. She's the leader? A talking cabbage? What? She looks extremely upset. You tell her about raspberry, onion, and bread. They asked you to save them? What the hell does that mean? You tell her about Potato. And there is a Potato that's dangerous? Potato is killing people? You unlock the basement door. You've lost it, but thank you. I'll bring up some cutlets up, and we'll have a great dinner. Okay? See you soon. You lock the basement door. Did you just lock the door? Yes. You block out the screams of rage, and given enough time, it will end. You crawl into bed and go to sleep. What? Oh my god. I just lock her up. Bye, bitch. You slept in today. The pounding has completely stopped. You really need to go to the bathroom. You decide to open your eyes. You must have sleptwalked into the bathroom last night. The glow of the candle is oddly comforting. The candle blew out, and the door is locked. You find a flashlight in the corner of the bathroom and turn it on. You're in the dark, but you're not alone. Click on objects around the bathroom to get more information or find hidden clues. If you're stuck, just wait a little bit to see the glint of objects to inspect around the bathroom. Just move around your cursor to search the room. Cabbage! Hello! Are you locked in the bathroom again? You tell her about the candle being blown out. Ha 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 ha. Maybe you just need to try wiggling it a little bit. Sometimes the simplest method is the best one. Now if you excuse me, need to conduct the next secret Chompette meeting. Later. Okay, so we escaped the bathroom. There's a plank that's up there. Well, getting locked in the bathroom is enough excitement for one day. You get under the covers quickly and fall asleep. We're just like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Day 14 already? Jesus, it's been 2 weeks. And we ate 3 of our friends. Wake up, sleepyhead. Just your imagination again. Karin can't still be alive, right? Somebody's at the door. You grip the doorknob tightly, getting ready for what's next. What the fuck? That can't be the real Gregor. You determine the haunt has officially begun. Some spirits move on immediately, others linger, and some stop at nothing to give you a heart attack, or get you to fall down a flight of stairs, or cause you to wander into an early demise. No way of knowing which one of the group will choose. The rain has stopped outside. You decide to look out the window. What What the The floodwaters are completely gone. Karin would appreciate the good news, but not after locking her in the basement. No good reason to leave the cabin. Plenty of food here now. You've been so busy you've forgotten to eat. You head to the kitchen for a snack. Karin's hiding spot was too obvious. You take a few bites of meat. You lost more of your humanity. Not fresh enough. Oh well, you decide to crawl back into bed and get a little extra sleep. Oh my god. What? Day 3000? You have a strange dream. The clouds have parted, the rain has gone away. You wake in a cold sweat. Is this another trick, or... Good morning? She's still sticking around. You hear the kitchen, or you head to the kitchen to get breakfast. Your food is gone. That noise is coming from the living room. Anna? Nobody's here. Some deep scratches are dug into the wood by the couch. Something is approaching. What? What's making that noise indeed? It sounded like it was coming from the basement door. You go over to investigate. Cold wind is blowing through the hole in the door. You get goosebumps all over your arms. Is this a... What the fuck was that? You wake in a cold sweat. Wait, Oh! I was asleep. Okay. Oh hey, Mel's watching now. Late to the party, aren't you? Oh man. I just need to breathe for a second, because that like... Okay, it's raining again. They're taunting you with dreams of a sunny day. You get out of bed and head to the living room. You can still smell Gregor here. Should you have intervened with Karin? Probably wouldn't have changed the outcome. It also might have led to your death. True. The couch is still comfortable even after Gregor imprinted on it. You decide to take a nap, which quickly turns into a sleep. Jesus. Hold on. We're gonna save. You must have woken up too early today. The cabin living room is pitch black. You pick up a flashlight nearby to explore the darkness. The fuck are you? Anna? Excuse me, Anna. Hmm? You notice a note sticking out from one of the books. I know you've been ignoring my other letters, so I'm begging you, please bring back my daughter safely, or I will need to get others involved. I have payments outside the door and will pay any price. Please let her go. We don't have to involve anyone else. Mother note with you? You decide to lay back down on the couch and get rest. Okay. Okay. I sleptwalked again. Sleepwalked. You can hear Potato mumbling in the drawer. Oh, it's you again. Tell me. In that first week with Red Hair Woman and the others, where did you sleep? You think of a moment, but come up with nothing. It's worse than I imagined. If I can be honest, it was truly horrific to witness. Still nothing? You would routinely collapse in the middle of the hallway, sleepwalking into walls or worse, going down into the basement. I can't believe you haven't broken your neck on those stairs yet. You seem to survive almost anything. Do I have that right? Must be that addiction to meat. Ha ha ha. Or something else. Would you share that secret with me? Sure. You tell Potato the secret. Wow, didn't think you'd be foolish enough to tell me. I'm living longer than expected already, but this is good information to take with me. Thank you. Was that the right thing to tell Potato? Ha ha ha. It's a delight to watch you fall apart. What does the red-haired woman have in store for you? You haven't thought about Karin in a while. How many days has she been down there? You do realize she's probably been feasting on the three. She'll be much stronger than the last time you saw her. Go downstairs, put an end to this. Not for the chompettes, just for me. You head to the basement door. You quickly do the math in your head to determine Karin will be dead in the basement. It's been... Wait, what? Oh, hey, that's a quick save. I kind of wish I knew that. Anyway, you open the door and prepare for the worst. Are we gonna go? It's just a staircase, nothing to be scared of. You begin your descent. Something is approaching. Am I gonna get jump scared? Can you hear me? I've been down here the entire time. It's so good to see you again. There's plenty of bread down here. Why aren't you saying anything? I'll never forgive you for what you did. You put Anna through hell. You desecrated my corpse. You gave them that disgusting hunger. All of that is water under the bridge now. Anna's down here. Come have some bread with us. They always try things like this. Their anger, concentrated near their grave, leads to tricks and traps. You're not falling for this one. Why aren't you listening to me? There's bread down here, loaves of it. Fine, I won't stop you from finding the others down here. One piece of advice, beware of Karin. She is ill beyond repair. Gregor will try to talk you out of reaching the room. Anna will try to talk you into leaving the cabin. And Karin will rip the flesh from your bones. We'll talk again. Thank you for being kind to me. I didn't believe the whispers at first. You feel Mariah leaving the staircase. You go deeper into the abyss. The walls down here, they're dirt and soot. Something is approaching. I'm glad I found you. The rain outside has stopped. Hold on, I'm gonna save real fast here. I have a feeling Karin's gonna kill me. The rain outside has stopped. Did you hear that knocking? Another trap. Everyone's upstairs and wants to leave. Mariah was worried sick about you. You tell Gregor about speaking with Mariah. Guess I can't lie to you, huh? You just stood there while Karin took my limbs, doing nothing. Are you frightened by her? If you won't come upstairs with me, please turn on the light when you reach the room. I want to see the look on your face when that light bulb turns on. Can you do that for me? You nod. Heh, thank you. Thanks for letting me lick the bowls clean. That was enough to keep him at bay. We'll meet again soon. Beware, Karin. You feel Gregor leaving the staircase. You descend deeper into the abyss. The air pressure down here feels greater. You're getting closer to Karin with each step. Something is approaching. Now it's Anna. It's gotta be Anna. Oh, thought you'd still be fending off that glutton Gregor right now. You tell Anna about meeting with Gregor. Oh, I was going to try to see if you wanted to pick onions with me. You shake your head. Guess there's no fooling you, huh? You survived this long, and now you'll need to fend off Karin. I can't tell if I'd rather have you or her sticking around down here. You ask Anna where Karin is. Oh, she's just below us, waiting to devour you. Karin's been practicing on her butchering again. Maybe she'll start with your arms? Ha ha ha. Down here the whispers have told me about you. I can't even believe some of the things you've done. Worse than any war crime. So many whispers about those sorts of things. So many whispers down here. It ends at the bottom. Karin might be alive down here, but you won't be. See you again soon. You feel blah blah blah, leaving the staircase. Yes. You grit your teeth and keep going. Your feet finally hit solid ground in the basement. Something doesn't feel right. Excuse you? Excuse you? I did not say you can whisper in my ears and tell me to look behind me. Bitch. Anyway, you feel around the wall blindly and locate the light switch.
Hello.
Cabbage! My friend! Cabbage! You've come so far. Proud of you.
Cabbage. Cabbage.
As leader of the Chompettes, I wanted to let you know we have your back. No matter what happens down here, just call out to us and we'll be there. Honest, wouldn't let you die down here. When you least expect it, we'll roll with you. Ha ha ha! You can't sneak up on me.
Raspberry.
But sneaking up on you? Extremely easy. Are you deaf? Raspberry! That was pretty cool, even for me. Your ears have so much dirt in them, they could probably grow potatoes. Ha ha ha! We'll have to work on those jokes, Potato. Sure. Weren't you hiding in the basement room? Circumstances have changed. I wouldn't miss a killing for the world. Just remember, down here, you can call on us. We'll help you out in a bind. And if you get lost down here later, please avoid the room where it happened. I can't speak for the others, but I'd like to forget what happened down here. I don't think we'll ever forget that, Potato. But thank you for coming along with us. I wouldn't call it a change of heart, because you really never had one, Potato. You should have rotted down here, but I'm glad you're here to help. I wish I had a joke here, but what you did was no joking matter. That's enough. Chompettes! Let's help out! The Chompettes get in position behind you, ready for what's next. You feel around the wall blindly and locate the light switch. Took you long enough. Let's end this. Karin readies the knife. You're going to taste better than Gregor. Oh shit. Attack. Oh shit. I've started to bleed. Chompettes. Please survive this fight. We want you to play hide and seek again. Chompettes, help out. They filled me with hope. Dodge. A tear rolls down Karin's cheek. You should have never left Ukraine. You attack Karin with a lunge. You barely land a soft punch. Karin lunges at you. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. You should have killed me earlier. No chance of that now. No crying down here. Let me look at those wounds. Blood, gross. Your eyes be in the water. What did I tell you about crying? You got this, champ. Good luck. But only a little bit. You gain 5 HP. Good luck. Oh my god, that's it? No, stop chopping me. I tried to dodge. You're a whore. No, let me dodge. Where did this energy come from? Chompets have stopped helping. Oh no. Shit. My corpse lasts a week. Took you long enough. Okay. Should have kept the door locked. Karian missed. I'm just gonna keep dodging. Dodge, 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 dodge. Just keep dodging. She takes more damage when she's dodging. Okay. Shit, how do I do this? Oh my god. Okay, there's gotta be like a pattern. So like dodge, the first dodge was yes. Hold on, let's find out. So okay, so dodge, that failed. Chompets. Wait, what? Oh, I just had to get to Raspberry? Shit, and I didn't read off what Raspberry was saying. I want my knife back. Karen quickly stumbles down the hallway, turning left at the end. You're hobbling after her, but the room is pitch black here. The rot of a decaying flesh here is nauseating. You can hear the small echoes of Karin's footsteps disappearing below, making this room feel enormous. Hold on, I can save here, just so I don't have to die again. You can't see their eyes, but you can feel them. You're being watched. The staircase in the center winds downwards, spiraling into the abyss. You're getting lightheaded again. Gravity almost gets the best of you a few times as you work your way to the bottom. Your shoes stick to the floor when you reach the bottom. The smell of mildew and something rotten makes you gag. You can barely make out the outlines of door frames in each direction. You head east, opening the door. You feel Karin's presence close by. What the fuck? The fuck? Again, the fuck? Back together again. Drowned and dissected. The butcher of hope has returned. Where is Karin? Lost in the abyss. Her rage blinds her. Ravenous, completely ravenous. She will never be able to move on. Bound to this cabin by you, she will never escape. Those that die in the cabin are bound to different rules. Fleeing west did nothing. Victims will always gravitate to this cabin. Always find a way to you. You wretch. You abomination. You horror. Turn on the light and savor in your inhumanity. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Reap what you have sown. Mariah, Anna, Greg, Karin. I'll never forget you. Wait, what? Wait, so did they know him? Or was he like... I'm confused. So did they know him ahead of time? Or was he just... like some random guy that they were like, hey, help, we left Ukraine, You know, like, I'm confused, man. I am very confused. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up because now I'm like really confused. Apparently, there's multiple endings, so this one, I guess, we're a bad guy. Hold on. I mean, it makes sense though. Cooking companions, we're cooking our companions. Huh. Yeah, there's 7 endings, apparently. You hear talking upstairs. Thieves? You grab your flaying knife and silently go up the stairs. You'll eat well tonight. The four look completely shocked at the sight of you. She doesn't look like she has the courage to speak. We've been lost for a few days. Your cabin is the only hut we've seen out here. Can we stay here for a few nights? You clear your throat and ask the questions you've asked thousands of times. Did you come on your own free will, or were you sent? We were technically sent. Anna, we came on our own free will. The woman looks confident in her answer. They answered incorrectly. You clear your throat again, coughing profusely. You may stay at my cabin until you're ready to leave. Hmm. The group looks terrified of you, as they should be. Wasn't that trail steep? Yeah. The group finally returns to normal. It's forced, but they attempt to save face. That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Full kitchen, running water, it really has everything. Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace. Wait, so is it like a loop? You already know the rest of the story now, right? Wrong. Welcome to Nightmare Mode? If you survive, you will gain some additional insight to the world of cooking companions, as well as unlocking New Game Plus and a Chompets only event. This mode is mostly just a joke, so don't take it seriously. If you make it to the end, you'll unlock the Chompets cabin courses, a Chompet only event free of humans. For the true cooking companions experience, this mode should be played in a pitch black room with headphones. If you still need to max out your relationships, don't worry, you'll get the opportunity to do so in NG Plus. Oh, New Game Plus. You should really make a manual save right now. Don't hesitate. I will take your advice. I will take your advice, sir, and or madam. Thank you for getting this far. Your bravery is commendable and will be rewarded. Thanks for playing. Oh, almost forgot. Nightmare mode activated. You wake up in the bathroom again. Oh. This is my room. Do you see how dark it is? It's cold, but I can look at you. Look at me. Are you scared? Run. Run, run, run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. I am scared. You wake in a cold sweat. Isn't that the pixel face? Hey, that looks like the ghost of what's her face? Mariah. Um, what's it called? Don't look at me, I'm scared, or something like that, or don't look at me, or I'm scared. I can't remember. I remember there's a horror game with that guy though. That face. Okay. What? Mariah's presence is enraged. She's beckoning you to follow her. You get up and leave the room. It's a beautiful sunny day outside. What a fitting end to such a horrible nightmare. You head to the kitchen for some breakfast. This will take ages to clean. You take a few bites of meat. You lost more of your humanity. You stare into the ash pile in the oven. Are they still upset? You head back to the bedroom to take a nap. Which one of them is causing this? Mariah? Anna? Gregor? Karen? You crawl into bed and fall asleep. Day question marks. Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? Karen? Bitch face? Karen isn't here. Sounds like she's whittling something again. Did she escape the basement? Karen? No reply. You head over to investigate. No? Another trick by one of them. Who's still missing? Karen? Someone's tapping on the window. Whoa, bro, your eyes. I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Are you done, Anna? They're getting more bold in their actions. You head to bed to sleep on it. Day 616. Oh, day 666. Oh, look. The sheets are drenched in sweat. I'm gonna save again. You catch something moving out of the corner of your eye. You roll out of bed to see what it is. It feels like 3 a.m. Nothing is moving around the bedroom anymore. Just your imagination again. You get to the basement door. Is Karian still alive? A cold wind blows through the crack in the door. No. I'll take that as a no. You wake in a cold sweat. You wake up on the cold bathroom floor. The door is locked. Did one of them hide the key in here? Where do you want to check first? Let's save first, actually. Because I panic. Let's check under the tub. Mouse poops and dust have gathered under the tub. This needs to be swept. Inside the mouse hole. Like someone used sandpaper on the edges. Did the chompettes do this? The garbage can under the sink. It's empty, like your soul. Inside the mouse hole. Pitch black. Would the flashlight be helpful? Might aggravate whatever horror lies within it. There's some scratches on the side of the tub. What happened there? Under the tub. How did you miss this? You notice a note underneath the bathtub. You know, this notice shall serve as a summons to the Zakopane courthouse. You are being accused of the following crimes: public disturbance, foul language and demeanor, refusal to testify at previous court cases, refusal to agree to a search warrant of property. Your hearing is scheduled for October 20th. Failure to attend will result in your immediate arrest and penalties up to hanging. Oh, I'm gonna get hanged? You take the court summons letter with you. Inside the mouse hole. Stick your arm into the mouse hole? Sure. Feel around. You feel the chilly presence of something behind you. The key is pushed into your hand. You pull your arm out, lifting up the toilet seat to take a celebratory bathroom break. Your hands are shaking uncontrollably from the whisper. The key has fallen into the toilet. Reach in the filthy toilet to get the key? Yes. It's the only way to get out of the bathroom. You plunge your hand into the toilet, grasping blindly for the key. It must have gone down the pipe. Oh wow, you really put your hand into a filthy backed up toilet, huh? It seems to be a new low for you, haha. You are finally going to wash your hands now? The sink isn't working. Oh wow, will the bacteria be the thing that does you in? Such pathetic end for such a terrible life. Ha ha ha. That key wasn't even wasn't even for the bathroom door. That was the key for the Chompette's treasure box. You really stepped in it this time. Ha ha ha. Cabbage told me I had to rescue you from this. I wanted to let you starve to death in here, but she insisted. Here you go. Raspberry unlocked the door. This is the last favor you'll get from me. Goodbye, wretch. You let out a deep breath and exit the bathroom. It's time to end this. You open the door and get ready for what's next. Well, shit the bed. It's just a staircase. Nothing to be scared of. You begin your descent. The spirits aren't active right now. You continue downward. The walls down here are dirt and soot. It's nothing. You keep moving downward. The air pressure down here feels greater. You're getting closer to Karin with each step. Something is approaching. Jump scare? Hello? A false alarm. Are the spirits below going to spring a trap on you? You continue downwards. Oh, beautiful. You hear something in the distance. It's a squeak sound? Hello? Hello? Oh, what the fuck are you? Yeah, is that Spanish? I can't select you. I don't know. You shake your head. Oh. Vamos conversar. Uh, I don't have Google Translate on my phone, so I can't do this. I don't know what it says. I don't know. But okay. Bye. You hold your breath and continue downward. Don't know what he said, but okay. Something is approaching. Am I gonna pass out? What is that? Oh, fuck me. This game is purely fictitious. It cannot harm me in any way, shape, or form. Okay, and it says it in a bunch of languages. When you regain consciousness, you're further down the staircase. You wake with a note next to your head. It's difficult to read, but you can make out a sentence. Don't get up before Sunday, or before Saturday. You take the Saturday note with you. Okay. The sound of the rain is completely stopped down here. Your eyes are strained down here. I'm gonna save. Okay. The pressure is intense. You feel like you're trapped under miles of ocean. You continue downwards. Your feet finally hit solid ground in the basement. Something doesn't feel right. You navigate the basement. Excuse you. You navigate the basement blindly until you reach the room with 4 directions. You can barely make out the outlines of door frames in each direction. Which way should you go? They said something about not east. Let's go west. Your eyes struggle to see down this hallway. You strain your eyes to make out an outline of a door. Ooh, it looks so sketchy. You slowly open it. Whoa. Hello? You wake in a cold sweat. You're lying in the middle of the 4 directions. Which way do you want to go? North. This area reminds you of an underground cave. You can make out a door at the end of this hallway. I have a bad feeling about opening it, though. Open it? Yes. Ooh! You wake in a cold sweat. Oh, look at all those faces. Yeah, that one kind of looks like a Titan from Attack on Titan. This one right here. You're at the 4 doorways again. What if I go to west again? Oh, I have a door. Is it gonna be the same thing? Oh, it is gonna be the same thing. Okay, I guess let's go east. Maybe now isn't the time for this. You walk back to the basement steps trying to remember why you came this far. Found you. Mitsuketa! I was pretty sure she was east because they mentioned something about her being east. Let's end this. Oh, same thing again. Oh god. Oh god. We stabby McStab stab. Karin escapes down the hallway, leaving a trail of blood behind her. You follow her to the room in the east. Turn on the light. Reap what you have sown. Mariah, Anna, Gregor, Karin. I'll never forget you. What? Now I got an achievement saying the nightmare's over. What in the hell?
Cooking time is so much fun and nothing bad could happen. Everything is totally great, but please do refrain from going in the basement. Cooking companions, your life just might end. Cooking
Companions. This is a bop.
that onion.
Don't trust the onion.
Cooking time is so much fun and nothing bad could happen. Everything is totally great, but please do refrain from going in the basement. Cooking companions, your life just might end.
Oh boy. Chompette's cabin courses. Starring cabbage, onion, raspberry, bread, potato.
Hello.
Hello! Welcome to Chompette's cabin courses. We missed school too much, so we wanted to bring it back. Honest. I'll be playing the role of teacher today. You can call me Miss Cabbage if you like. Let's just roll with it, alright? Ha ha ha. Can't wait to learn some new things today. Aren't you excited, Potato? I dropped out of grade school so I could work at the butcher. That's extremely depressing. Explains everything so far. Is he quiet because he doesn't want to sound held back? You three are terrible at whispering.
Cabbage.
They never learned their inside voices, Potato. Ha ha ha. Cabbage looks you right in the eyes. There's no dumb questions or wrong answers today. The Chompette's cabin courses are designed to let you passively learn.
Onion.
Your brain is porridge right now, right? These courses will be perfect for that.
Cabbage.
That's correct, Onion. And the best part?
Cabbage.
No silly humans to interrupt anything. You ask about dead humans. Ha ha ha. Ghosts aren't real, silly. You ask about... That's enough.
Cabbage.
No questions about ghosts today. Save it for a practicing medium, Stinky. I got a cornbread classic for you. What's a ghost's favorite food? Blueberry. You need to get Brett a joke book for these puns are pathetic. Let the learning begin. You decide to listen to the Chompettes, although you have a feeling something else is at play. For the first lesson, let's talk about that nasty oven. One of us was baked into a crust. You threw half of it away without hesitation. Human life is completely disposable to you. That's enough. So wait, are we Potato? Is that it? We are Potato? And then this is supposed to be your friends? I would imagine Bread is Gregor. I seem to have lost my place in the teaching curriculum.
Ooh, cabbage.
Let's talk about the cauldron instead. The first cauldron discovered dates back to the Bronze Age, which took place 3100 BC to 300 BC. You can see a cauldron in the famous artwork, the Garden of Earthly Delights, where a birdman is wearing one like a crown as he eats and poops people down into a hellhole below. Yikes. Wouldn't want to fall into a hellhole. Most of us were placed in this cauldron, stewing for a day straight. The smell was so foul, clung to all the linens in the cabin, absolutely revolting.
Cabbage.
Raspberry, need to speak with you for a minute in private. The two awkwardly leave for the bedroom, slamming the door behind them. You can hear Cabbage chewing out Raspberry. What is another name for Brussels sprouts? Cabbage Patch Kids. Bread that wasn't even a pun or a joke. It was more like a stalling. Cabbage and Raspberry join the group again. Raspberry, is there something you'd like to say? There is, Cabbage. You've committed crimes against humanity. You're a scourge on this earth, sent to punish us. Cabbage may forgive you, but I never will. Wow, look at the time. This concludes the Chompet's cabin courses. Did you learn anything this time? Or did you just loaf around? Ha ha ha. Are you remembering it yet? Just join me in the boiling water sometime. Really loosens the meat off those old bones. Right in that nasty oven. There's nothing but a big pile of ashes in the oven. Have you seen that knife? Yikes. Big enough to cleave cabbage in two. Still leftovers in here. Dig in. What? The rules are different for people that die in the cabin. Everyone that does will know the kitchen well. The lucky ones are dead when cooked. The others have told us what you did to them. How many generations died brutally at your hands before you gave up? Was it your arthritis that stopped you, or did you eventually feel remorse? That's enough. Thanks for playing along today. It was fun to revisit some old topics. Let's sleep on some of this, shall we? We've made your bed. Sweet dreams. So am I just like this crazy ass butcher? Welcome to New Game Plus. This playthrough will have different dialogue events and decisions to make. Anna, Gregor, and Karian will start with 3 hearts each. Use this opportunity to max out your relationships. We highly recommend you create a manual save file for now for this shorter playthrough. Unfortunately, Mariah will not be available to max. Sorry, that's okay, I already maxed her out. Thank you for playing Cooking Companions. We hope you enjoyed the experience. Oh, almost forgot. Jump scare mode activated. I was like so ready for jump scares this whole time. This whole time. The music's too loud. Oh, good to know. Sorry I didn't look sooner. Where's the options? Options. Background music. Back to game. There we go. That should be better. Sorry about that. Kinda blanked on checking my chat. Just kidding. Lies. Lies. Dirty, stinking lies. Oh, because we're starting where Mariah leaves. Okay. Keep us all alive. I promise. Everyone watches as Mariah leaves the cabin. Silence is deafening. Wow, we're really just gonna start there? That's so sad. After the 3 go to bed, you finally have an opportunity to use the bathroom. The candle blew out. You grasp blindly along the floor until you find a flashlight in the corner. Oh, what the fuck was that? Hello? Hello? Someone forgot to restock the toilet paper. Beyond disgusting. This is truly the scariest thing you've ever seen. With your interest waning, you decide to leave the bathroom. Time to surprise the others. You take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook it in the oven. You cooked meat. Hold on, we're gonna save again because Karin's crazy. Oh, we can barely hear. Oh, damn. I am so sorry. I wish I knew that sooner, but the other people who were watching just didn't say anything. Okay. Where did you get that? You ignore Karin's question. What's that smell? Gregor finally gets off of the couch. Where did you... They're salivating again. Okay, so this is like exactly... So far, this is exactly the same. Do you have any more of this? And then, yeah, we talk about how we're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna ration it out. And then it goes bad and blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Runs to the bathroom puking in the toilet. Yeah. This taste is... Gregor wanders off. Left you some of the meat. Don't fight this. You can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. You know what? I'm just gonna... We're gonna keep them occupied. Okay, who are we gonna talk to? We're gonna go Gregor first. Hey. So I wanna see if it's the max hearts is who dies first. Hey, thanks for cooking the meat earlier. I was nearly passing out from the hunger pangs. Even if I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, I appreciate the vegetarian dishes you made earlier. You really respected Mariah's boundaries. Thank you. Gregor is more dense than you gave him credit for. If there's extras, slip me some extra meat, okay? Sure. I kind of want to try maxing his hearts first, because I want to see if it changes the story. Going to see how Anna is doing later. You have the bedroom all to yourself. Where do you want to check first? I've been wanting to check this board this whole time. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna save again. Floorboard. You notice a bone sticking out. Is it a human bone? Nope, chicken bone. Gross. Under the beds. You look under both beds. Just some dust and hair. Gross. Let's check under the floorboard again. You're far too weak to pull up that floorboard. No, do it. Do it anyway. It really should be repaired. You wonder if you could repair it yourself. Nightstand. Children's toys. What's it? What? Another body of a child has been discovered within the city of Zakopane, with the remains stuffed into a barrel full of potatoes. The cause of death was identical to earlier victims, with significant blood loss due to multiple stab wounds to the stomach. This marks the 4th victim by the butcher of Zakopane in less than a month. Oh. Wait, are we the butcher of Zakopane? Is that what's happening? Because we are butchering people. Like, you can't deny it. We're killing and butchering people. But children? Children? Yikes. You take the bloody newspaper with you. Well, shit. Hours passed. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. The hunger is now permanent within them. They're fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more. We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? You calmly explain that you want to ration the meat better this time, and there will be no dinner. Fine, understand. I guess I'd rather eat tomorrow than more today. No arguments? Perfect. Everyone decides to call it an early night. You fall asleep instantly tonight. You have a strange dream. You're having dinner with a blacksmith, but he's not touching his food. The only light in the room comes from the oven. He clears his throat, stroking his beard. I can forge anything. Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay, I remember this. Yeah. I'm gonna turn it back now. He takes a hot poker out of the coals. Yeah, and he tries to stab at my eye, and then he does. And I vomit, and then I wake up in a cold sweat. Yes, we've seen that. looking out the window. He turns to you, not smiling. Take a look out the window. Did you notice anything? The whispering always freaks me out. The floodwaters have receded a little bit, but everyone is still bound to the cabin. The trail used to be completely visible. It's gone now. Yeah, we already know that. So this is the same so far. Oh god, his face again. Good morning, big guy. I think we should have another piece of meat for breakfast. It's what she would have wanted. I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. Yeah, we're gonna grab the meat from the hiding place. We're gonna boil it and we're gonna serve it. What's taking so long? Boil it faster. Blah blah blah. Okay, this is the same. We don't even notice her eat. Yep, just an empty bowl now. Staring right at me. How much more meat is left? You explain how most of it's gone bad. That's the last of it. How could you be so careless again? What the hell are we supposed to do now? Wait around again. The storm isn't ending. Yada yada yada. Clear your throat. I think tomorrow. Just forage plants outside. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know. Just sleep on it. Yada yada. Okay. Maybe I should have gone for Anna instead. You go to bed ravenous. Mariah. Something is approaching. Oh. Potato! Time to wake up. You ask Potato where the chompettes are. You know what? I'm actually going to adjust my microphone volume a little bit too, just to make sure that I'm being heard clearly. Doo-be-doo-be-doo. There we go. Cabbage, onion, raspberry, and bread. They've moved on. Just us now. The way it always should have been. Oh. Okay. Your mind finally manages to forget everything that happened. You fall asleep again, still ravenous. You have a strange dream. You're walking down the steps when you trip and fall. You snap every bone on the way down, landing in the basement as a writhing pile of flesh and bones. The whispers surround you, their laughter ringing in your ears. You wake in a cold sweat. We haven't had that nightmare before, so that's new. Something smells terrible in the living room. Someone threw up. Yeah. Oh, Anna's the one that puked up. You leave it there so the others will question his fortitude. Good morning. Good morning, little guy. Well, Anna, what's your decision? I barely slept last night. Her whispers came through one of the holes in the floor. She kept telling me to come outside. We don't want to rush you, but one of us puked last night. So that's what that smell was? Anna's playing dumb for the group. Anna, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision. Why so quickly? Because I'm not waiting any longer. Spooky. You can see a glint of Carrie's knife under her dress. Best to watch out for that knife. The group disperses. Tensions seem to be rising. You have 1 hour to kill. What do you want to do? Save the game. I'm gonna stick with talking to the big guy, Gregor. Aw, he's crying again. Hey, I'm a little worried about Annalie. The flood currents are really strong. Once Karen makes up her mind on something, it has to happen. I definitely won't debate her on it. Have you seen that knife she carries around? I don't know where she got it, but she had it on her all the times. Do you think it's for self-defense? Or, you interrupt Gregor, cooking? Yeah, I mean, she hasn't cooked anything here, but... Gregor continues to babble incoherently. You feign concern and nod politely. Oops. He noticed you weren't actively listening to him. Yeah, just stand up on her... just stand up to her when the time comes, alright? Gregor smiles a bit. You're sure he'll remember that? Hey, full hearts. I know you'll do the right thing. Thanks. You decide to call everyone together for a meeting. Annalie, you okay, little guy? He looks pale like he's gonna pass out. Anna, have you made a decision? Yes, I'll help you all out, I promise. Thank you, Annalie. Big tears. I'll miss you, I'll miss you. Thank you. I know it wasn't easy. Yada yada. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do the thing. I say nothing again. Goodbye. And left the party. See you soon, little guy. Guess all we can do now is wait. Good night. Karian goes to bed. I didn't tell him the truth. I didn't tell him. What did you not tell him? That's what I want to know. He said the same thing last time. You're scraping from the floor. Red-haired woman won't let him live, will she? Too ravenous at this point. The more she consumes, the stronger she gets. At what cost? Sometimes staying silent works better. Just walk away and pretend you're innocent later. What terrible perspective Potato has provided. The Chompets never would have listened to this crap. You fall asleep thinking about what Potato told you. I think Potato just like stirring the shit pot. It's lying on the table in front of you. You take off the glasses first, partially cracked, and set them down next to the workbench. Working the saw, you wrap the cuts in an old newspaper. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is talking about dismembering Anna. Again. Wasn't it bread last time? No, I think it was still Potato. They kept talking, or they kept saying that Potato was a bad guy. They weren't saying specifically what was leading for him to be the bad guy, but they kept saying and like hinting that Potato was the bad guy. Bread's just kind of aloof and just kind of like ha ha ha, and making really bad puns. You wake in a completely different place. Did you sleepwalk, or we found some meat? Everybody's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise. Okay, so this is the same as before. The smell is unique. Yep, Karian runs in, getting excited. You don't argue, and you give it to her. She starts, like, devouring it. And then Gregor comes in. Oh god, already? He looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. He eats it in a few bites. And then I'm eating the meat this time. I can think straight again. We can get out of here in no time. No need to rush anything now. She sounds more determined. I'm gonna go lie down on the couch, try to keep this food down. He's all upset. I'm glad Maria and Annalie are gone. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, so this is the same. Yeah, we already know he can't swim. So she wants to kill him. I think this time I'm gonna choose to dose him. Actually, no, I'm gonna choose to not say anything. Because that was what Potato suggested. So we're gonna listen to Potato. We're gonna say nothing. Okay. That's the best response. Okay. You leave Karian alone in the kitchen, crawling into bed and falling asleep instantly. I sleep a lot. Wake up, sleepyhead. Oh my god. You were having a nightmare. Gee, I wonder why, because I have your creepy ass face in there. It's God. Okay. Gregor is waiting for you. You get out of bed and follow Karian to the couch. Hi, Gregor. Heh. You were the only person that didn't laugh at me for being afraid of a marmot. When I was 9, a friend and I were playing in the woods. We were far from home, about an hour away. My friend found some baby marmots, probably only a few weeks old. He was so busy playing with them, he didn't notice a boar mother and piglet behind him. The boar thought he was too close to its child, so it ended up goring him in the lung with one of her tusks. The wheezing, the short breaths. He was gasping for air as his lungs filled with blood, and there was nothing I could do to stop the bleeding. It took me an entire day to carry the body back to his house. I was so weak, I had to take breaks every few minutes. When I arrived to his parents' house, it was completely pitch black out. My hands shook as I laid his body at the door. I was almost as cold as he was. When his mother finally opened the door, I will never forget that scream as long as I live. I never wanted to let anyone down again with my weakness ever, so I pushed myself to the breaking point as a teenager, getting stronger every week. I should have never left Ukraine. Gregor looks like he's about to cry. Thank you. Oh, what the fuck? The death Ahegao. That's what it is. Gregor. Oh god. I think he's trying to speak. What is it, Gregor? You tell Karin that Gregor has died. He hasn't spoiled yet. Let me show you the rest of him. Karin shuffles over the basement door, opening the lock with the knife. Why wait until she's in the basement? Take back the knife and end her life. You explain how... Hold on. We're gonna save real fast. How difficult it is to get blood out of wood. Your laziness is unbelievable. The minute those four entered the cabin, you should have killed all of them. You're getting soft. You nursed a weakened butcher back to health? What if she ends up killing you now? I brought you the key. When she goes downstairs, lock the door behind her with that deadbolt. Then let her rot. Karin, Potato, might have made great allies in another life. You need to stop her before it's too late. You walk over to the basement door. Where's Karin? When are you fixing this hole? You can feel her breath coming through the crack in the door. Look at her just peeking! Creepy ass bitch. You lock the basement door. What the hell are you doing? Goodbye, Karin. She slips into the darkness. You climb onto the couch to rest, waiting for the basement noises to become silent. Wait, did I just climb on top of Greg? Because he's dead on the couch right now, isn't he? Mariah was correct. It's freezing over here. The frigid air swirls visibly in front of you. The basement noises have completely stopped. What do you want to do? Save the game. That's what I want to do. Hey, Penny. What are you doing? Really? Saying hi? You gonna say hi? Aw, good girl. Okay, go. Okay, should we eat a meal? Look under the couch? Let's look under the couch. Lots of cobwebs. Thankfully, no spiders. Look at the bookshelf. There's various books. No time to read them. Eat a meal. Ugh. Okay. You decide to have a quick lunch at the table. Ah! She escaped! You wake in a cold sweat. Wake up, sleepyhead. Oh, good lord. She's so pretty, though. You were having a nightmare. Oh wow, the sheets are completely soaked. Are you wetting the bed? You feel underneath you. Gross. You must have broke a fever because the sweat is everywhere. Don't worry, we can wash them in the basement. Just unlock the door and we'll make a day of it. You're not that slow with laundry. Come with me, I have something to show you. You cautiously get up, following Karin out of the bedroom. The basement door was already open. I'm hungry. Let's get something from the basement. You feel the cold presence of Karin behind you. Goodbye. She's gonna show me down the... Stop! Grab onto the railing. You do so, feeling a slight push on your back. You feel the presence leave. That was a close one. Karin will try everything in her power to kill you. Tread cautiously downstairs. Why are you helping me, Potato? Because I pity what you've become. You work your way down to the bottom of the stairs. Okay. So, Potato is trying to help us. Did she just say love your knees? Anyway, something is approaching. Jump scare. Boo! Oh, it's Mariah. Can you hear me? I've been down here the entire time. It's so good to see you again. There's plenty of bread down here. Why aren't you saying anything? They are speaking another. Yeah, they are. They are speaking another language. Every once in a while, they say something in English though. That's what I was like, wait. Did she say I love your knees? um, like earlier they said don't look behind you or look behind you, something like that. I'll never forgive you for what you did. You put Anna through hell. You desecrated my corpse. You gave them that disgusting hunger. All of that is water under the bridge now. Anna's down here. Come have some bread with us. They always try things like this. Their anger concentrated near their grave. Leads to tricks and traps. Yep, we know. You're not falling for this. Why aren't you listening to me? There's bread down here. Loaves of it. Fine. I won't stop you from finding the others down here. One piece of advice. Beware of Karine. We know. Yes, we know she's ill beyond repair. Gregor will try to talk you out of reaching the room. I know. I know. And I was going to try and ask me to leave. I know. And then Karine will try and kill me. I know. We'll talk again. You feel Mariah leaving the staircase. You go deeper into the abyss. Wah, wah, wah. We must go deeper. Deeper, I say. The walls down here, they're dirt and soot. We already know that. Bang, bang, bang. And this is going to be... What's his face? This is going to be Greg. Something is approaching. Are we going to be able to see him? Oh, we can see him. I'm glad I found you. Yep, the rain outside has stopped. Yada, yada, yada. I know. This is all the same. Turn the light on. Yada, yada. You know my true nature now. We'll meet again soon. Beware Karine. All that dialogue's still the same. Gregor leaves the staircase. You descend deeper into the abyss. Air pressure is greater, closer to Karine with each step. And now it's going to be Anna. Oh! Hi, Anna. Thought you'd still be fending off that glutton Gregor right now. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he wanted to pick onions. No fooling. Yada, yada. Fend off Karine. Oh, she's just below us, waiting to devour you. Karine's been practicing on her butchering again. Maybe she'll start with your arms. Ha ha ha. Whispers have always told me about you. I can't believe some of the things you've done. Worse than any war crime. Blah blah blah. Same thing. It ends at the bottom. She might be alive, but you won't be. See you again soon. And he's gone.
Look behind you.
See? Look behind you. In English. Anyway. In English. You feel around the wall blindly. Found you. Karine's grown stronger than you as of late, consuming her friends. She's lost in the abyss, and nothing but death can end this madness. I hope you've prepared for what comes next. You can feel something creeping up in front of you.
Hello.
Oh, it's Cabbage! Cabbage, what are you?
Cabbage.
Took us forever to move the rubble you put in the mouse holes. Chompets, come out! Never fear, Onion is here. Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion. Sometimes Mary, Raspberry. What lie did you tell them, Potato? That you had moved on? Ha ha ha. Will you let us go? You shake your head. Someday, maybe. Chompets, we can't allow Karine to take over the cabin. She's much worse than you, Stinky. Did you see what she did to Gregor? Unhinged. She's a cut above you right now. You don't need our help with this. Just remember what she's done. Channel that anger. She's just like Potato now, right? I'm still here, Cabbage. And as punishment for earlier, we're locking you in the room again, Potato. No Chompet trial needed. You got company down here, Potato. One of us should hide the key. That's enough. Oh, they're bullying Potato again. No need to twist the knife. Good luck. Trumpets. Let's help out. Okay. Mitsuketa. Okay, I'm gonna save real quick here. Let's end this. Oh, it's just auto doing it. Okay. So I don't even have to fight. We stab. We stabbeth you. You are a stabbed. Oh. Big death scene? Nice. There's a turnip now.
Cabbage.
Look, he's trying to speak. Don't be shy, try again. Might take a few more days. Welcome to the Chompets, turnip. Wait, so who became the turnip?
Wee, cabbage.
What? Gallery. Wow. So there's a few pictures I'm missing, it looks like. Wait, so what is this one? Creepy. That's the one with the oven. Well, damn. Okay, I guess that's that. Oh, this is the recipe. There's the vegetable stew with everyone looking all happy. Her leaving. I don't know what these are. Oh, these are, I guess this is her face. Mariah's face. Yeah, there's Mariah. Oh, that's us falling into the chasm. The blacksmith with the poker. Sleepy Gregor. Technically he's dead Gregor, but you know. Oh, look, the concept art. Wait, Kate? Gary? They had different names, I guess? Gregor. Aww. Well then. Oh, look, they made little chibis of them too. Wait, her name was Mary? Oh, here's the concept art for her. They made it look so cheery. Oh, that would have been freaky. This one right here. They went with this one though. But this one would have been cool. Like a melted face. Well, okay, I guess that was Cooking Companions. I did the everything. That's interesting. Not as scary as I was hoping it would be, to be honest. I was kind of hoping for more jump scares, but that was really good, actually. I definitely enjoyed it a lot. Um, but yeah, I guess if you guys have any other suggestions on horror games, please. Oh, hello. Please leave suggestions in the suggestion box. It's literally right there in the chat. Top left corner or top right corner there. I'm always looking for more suggestions on games you want to see me play. I usually prefer horror, but I'm game to try anything. So yeah, feel free to suggest anything. This was actually a game that was suggested and then gifted to me by a friend of mine, and he really wanted me to play this. So surprisingly, he didn't join the stream after he was talking about how excited he was for it. But that's okay. You'll be able to watch the video later. So yeah, if you liked it, let me know. If you have any suggestions, again, suggestion box. There's also a link to my Discord if you're interested in joining. So feel free to join my Discord server. We do polls for different games to stream. There's stream notifications, and where did the music go? Oh, it's doing that creepy thing again. It's so creepy. Can you hear them? Spooky. Anyway, yeah, I'm kind of curious if in the beginning, if you end up maxing your hearts with someone else first. So like, for example, if you go with Anna first, if he ends up being the psycho one, or if it's always what's her face there, the redhead, Karine. So I'm kind of curious about that. So I might do another playthrough just to find out, and maybe just record it. And yeah. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Toodles!